So it's time to start dialing in the Interlagos car. The giveaway car has departed, although it's rebelling and very angry that it's left my possession, and that we broke the front lip pulling it into the trailer, and then the car started throwing misfire codes, which I kid you not, I've never had a check engine light on an E92 M3, and I've had 3 of them now, and figures. I send it off, it's perfect, everything's perfectly fine. And then the car's holding on tight, and so hopefully we can get it fixed real quickly here. We found someone down in South Florida to get it dialed in. So today what I'm going to do is Eventuri intake. I'm going to self-shoot this. The guys are busy editing stuff, so I'm going to shoot this with my new R5 that I've been using to vlog. Let's see how it comes out. I've already done a video on this, so this isn't critical, but I wanted to shoot this on this camera, see how it comes out. Normally we shoot on a Canon C200s. We also have a C70, and then we have a red camera as well. But for this video, I'm just going to keep it simple, try to get some different angles for you, and show you what's going on. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick finishing polish to the plenum and the intake components. And then I'm going to coat it with Carpro Deluxe, which is a higher temp wheel coating designed for wheels and calipers. We're going to use it on the engine bay, and let's hope it doesn't turn colors or whiten or anything like that. But right now I have the plenum. I have the little guide that goes up underneath, that's a little air guide, a little carbon air guide that goes in the duct down low. I also have the intake tube, and then the top of the air box, and a new Eventuri air filter, and then there's the little guide, little ram air guides. I actually have to order. I didn't realize they make those in carbon fiber as well, so we're going to do those too. So let's get started. So here's the plenum. It's a little bit, I'm going to wipe it down, I'll show you that in a second, but wipe it down to prep it and then polish it. It's just a little hazy that I'm going to clean up with some Perfect Finish. Same thing here with the little air guide that goes down in the air duct, brake duct area. There's the intake elbow, the new Eventuri intake or filter, air filter, and then here's the cover here. So I'm just going to polish these up. While I'm doing this, I'm going to knock out the Dyne-in Underdrive pulley as well, which I have. So that's another thing that can be a real simple adjustment or update as well. Gain a few horsepower. So this is the piece I'm talking about here. Eventuri actually makes a carbon fiber piece. And then here's what the car looks like to start. So a bunch of plastic. I'll show you all the parts and pieces we need to take out. This is the second one I'm doing, so hopefully this goes a lot smoother. But we'll make this engine bay look even better. So, if I remember correctly, I'm going to take this off, take this out, take this off, take this off. Let's just start taking stuff apart here. So theoretically, I'm going to take my time here on this car and not mess it up. All I know is this is the cleanest darn car. Might as well be brand new. It's an old school OG wrench and rant video. I moved on from the giveaway car, so I feel like I can take my time and enjoy this process. I'm modifying and perfecting this version. Clean that air filter is. Unbelievable. Now, in order to get in here, I'm going to take this off for now. Pops out like that. is. Dude. I wonder I've broken this thing every time. Impossible.
Got it.
Had it for 10 minutes. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, that gives me enough room to lift that. Room to lift up. Now, because we're doing the headers on this car, we can't do the dyno and strut tower braces because the headers require a engine mount spacer that lifts the engine up a little bit. And the dyno and strut tower braces are round. And so what happens is the plenum hits. Nothing like tearing apart your. Got them all off. They're all loosened, so now it should pop out the back as well. Yep. Loose everywhere. Now I'm gonna get this tube off the bottom. There's that. That one's not very flexible. And then we got one back here. Boom. Nice. Alright, that puppy's ready to come off. So you can see what I did here. I popped this little valve cover loose. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to mess with the angle of those throttle body clamps. You've got this little guy here that's not very pliable that goes on the bottom. And you've got this guy back here. So you need to squeeze on the front and back side, which is hard to reach. So you want to do that last. But pretty simple. Before I do that, I'm going to take a picture of the pulley configuration. Getting smarter in my old age. Draw it out instead of trying to guess. This is the one pulley that throws you for a loop because this one touches the bottom of that. So there's one belt, two belts. We're going to take this big pulley here in the middle. We're going to make it smaller, which will underdrive your accessories and things like that. This pulley here is the one that's going to get smaller. So these tensioners are 14 millimeters. Push the tensioner down. Allows you to get the sucker out of here. So what you're doing, these tensioners, you're not taking the bolts out. You're just pushing it down so it gets out of the way and allows you to maneuver the belts. There's our main BMW pulley. There's our main BMW pulley. That's pulley A. It's pulley B. So this pulley, the pulley for the alternator is the bigger one. Look at those darn belts, man. They look, these are the ones I just took off. Brand new. So then Diamond supplies us 2 new belts that are now different size. So the big one goes on the alternator side and the small one goes on the, I guess it would be the power steering side. AC power steering side, whatever, it doesn't matter. So here is the underdriver. Look how much smaller that is in size. Considerably smaller diameter. So that means that the car is going to run a little bit hotter, but we'll free up a little bit more horsepower. We're using less, there's less parasitic loss on the engine. It makes like 4 or 5 horsepower. I figure it can't hurt. Alright, got the belts on. A little assist from Mike there. I'm still taking credit for doing this myself though. It's been a while since I've done anything myself. I've been hiring Ebb, and I just need to find that tensioner cap that I dropped in here somewhere and can't freaking find it. Alright, let's put this puppy in. Back in. Sorry, I sat it in here. It's not in here yet, but got a little sidetrack there. Well, we have plenty of time for this to cure. And doing this crazy garage design is going to be a lot of fun. So, got a little sidetrack there. We're going to put this puppy on here. Oh, they put this this little piece here that wasn't adjustable in the last go around. I must have, maybe they watched my video of me struggling to get that on there. I suspect others had the same problem. This is the hardest one to get on. This back piece here, especially when the camera's in the way. But all this install is in reverse. There we go. And we're in. Beautiful. Gosh, that's so cool. Thing. I'm going to tighten all these down. I'm going to put some music on and hang out. I'll come back to you when we're ready to do the rest of the intake here. But that looks freaking sick. So just tightening everything up in reverse order. Sorry, I got in the zone there, and so there's really not much to it. All you do is, put the airflow sensor in, put this little neoprene connector on, twist it around so that it fits that way. Of course, I put the bottom of the airbag box. You saw me take that out, just pop that back in. We put the whatever that vent tube is called, and then you just kind of adjust it. I have to tighten the air filter down, and then I'm going to put the cover back on, and we'll wrap her up. Looking great. Oh, the other thing I did, I think it's like 8 o'clock or something tonight. The other thing I did is I coated all of this with Deluxe. So I coated that, I coated this, I coated that, the power steering reservoir, coated the top of that thingy, and then all the way up the wiper blade arms and all that stuff with Deluxe. I like it. Deluxe looks great on the trim. I've never used it on the trim. I think it's a good idea in this hot, heated area, and I probably will hit it again when I coat the car after it gets back from Ryan and finishing the paint protection film. That I'll probably do that. I'm not going to coat this area because I'm going to wait till I'm going to order the Eventuri version of this, and now I have to put this thing. So I'll put this thing back on, and this will be Eventuri makes one that's carbon fiber. Let's put those back together and start it up. Make sure it works. All right, last step is to put this puppy in here. Sorry for your angle, but this thing slides up in here somehow. Okay. First thing, use this little alcohol packet. Make sure you get some decent adhesion. Sensor's not in the way. Good. Nice. Alright bros, that's a wrap. I'd say that looks pretty darn good. You can see those sanding marks? I'm gonna have to polish the crap out of that. It's a lot of heavy, deep sanding marks. I'm probably gonna have to sand this thing. This piece here I'm talking about, the cover. So even with my polishing. They're still in there. The intake tube looks great, and the plenum looks fantastic, so that's fine. But these are, you can see those prominent deep gouges here. I really couldn't see them. You see them right here, but they're like, that's from, you know, sanding the clear coat. So I just have to, I might rotary the whole thing. Shoot, I don't know if I still have my rotary, but maybe I'll sand it 3000 grit it, and then, you know, compound and finish it. So there we go. These are the parts left over. So the OE filter, the OE elbow, the original belts, which look brand new, the original pulley, the top, and then of course the plenum, which I have sitting over here. And I did break that one. And for somehow that one thing broke off, so if I ever put this thing back on, I'm gonna have to fix that. And then I did lose 2 pieces that I need to order. One was that little rubber grommet piece. It fell out the bottom. I'll probably find it when I take the front bumper off. But we got to do the headlights. Headlights are coming here shortly. The Bay Optics lights. And I've got to do the front lip. So that's coming soon. Thanks for watching. A little different style video. Old school Matty style video. Looks great. It's been a few days. I haven't edited this video yet, and so it works out in that I ordered the parts from I&D, got them this quickly, so I'm going to pull these 2 off, and we're going to pop in the Eventuri carbon fiber ones. I also got my painted keyhole cover too, Interlagos, so we'll put that on. But we're going to swap over the, I guess, the ram air section, or the guide, the air guide. We're going to swap these over for the Eventuris, and I actually coat these later when I'm coating the car, but that looks awesome. Alright, so your little bonus footage here. Got the other, whatever you call that, ram air piece done, and got ourselves a sick Eventuri intake. Nice. I debadged it. It said Eventuri here, but I took it off.